Good evening, friends. I hope you and your family are safe and well. Last lecture we have discussed about time of supply of goods. In that we have discussed about the supply with forward charge, then supply with reverse charge, and supply with the vouchers exchangeable points. These are the things we have studied. Now we will discuss today one of the important two concepts regarding supply, which is very important. We will study with the suitable examples. Time of supply of services and their examples we will study in our next lecture. But today, right now, two concepts which are very important for exam point of view that we will discuss with some examples. So let us move further. Today we are going to learn composite and mixed supply. Now friends, whenever we will talk about the supply is a comprising two or more goods and services which are naturally bundled and supplied in with each other in the ordinary course of business, one of which is a principal supply. It means that the items are generally sold as a combination. It is called a bundle supply. Bundle supply means two or more goods or services are supplied, and two or more goods are supplied with each other in the ordinary course of business. In that goods or services, one supply is a principal supply and another will be is a secondary supply or ancillary supply. These items cannot be supplied separately. Both items they can supply by combination. It means the items are generally sold as a combination. Two or more supplies are there, that is called as a bundle supply. Now friends, whenever we will talk about the composite supply, two or more goods are sold in a combination, it becomes difficult to identify the rate of the tax to be levied for such goods or services. GST Act 2017 has provided two concepts, two terms, that is composite supply and mixed supply. Friends, let us discuss composite supply first. Composite supply means the two or more goods are sold in a combination, and it becomes difficult to identify the rates. The composite supply means what? The composite supply, section 2 subsection 30, supply made by the taxable person. Taxable person means the supplier, wholesaler, retailer, trader, manufacturer. They supply the taxable goods to the recipient. Recipient means customer. They supply two or more taxable supplies. Two or more goods they supply or services, both they supply. Naturally, they are called as a bundle supply, and they supplied in a conjunction with the each other, combination with the each other in the ordinary course of business. Now, principal supply means the supply of goods or services which constitute predominant element of the composite supply, and to which another supply is a ancillary supply. Predominant element and ancillary supply. Predominant element is means the one supply is principal supply of goods, another is a ancillary or secondary supply of goods. Now friends, let us discuss one suitable example. Example number 1. Booking of air tickets, which involves cost of the meal to be provided during the travel, will be the composite supply, and tax will be calculated on the principal supply, which in this case is a transportation of the passengers through freight. It means transporting of the passenger. For that purpose air ticket is there, but including the cost of the meal, the air ticket for transporting the passenger is a principal supply, and cost of the meal is a composite supply. Second example, Messrs. TKT Limited entered into a contract with Messrs. RM Bhatt Limited for supply of goods, where goods are packed and transported with insurance. Again, similar type of example, supply of goods, packing material and transportation of insurance is a composite supply. In that, supply of goods is a principal supply, packing material, transport and insurance is a secondary or ancillary supply. Now one more example that we will discuss, composite supply. 5-star hotel provides 4 days or 3 night package with breakfast. This is a composite supply, as a package of accommodation and breakfast is a natural combination in the ordinary course of business for the hotel. In this case, hotel accommodation means we are staying in the hotel is a principal supply. Breakfast they are provided is a ancillary to the hotel accommodation. It is a combination with each other. They cannot sold separately. They cannot supply separately. So it is called as a composite supply. In that, principal supply is there and secondary supply is there, and they are connected with each other. Now next, Mr. Ravi, being a dealer in laptop, sold a laptop bag along with the laptop to a customer. Now laptop is a principal supply and laptop bag is a ancillary supply or secondary supply. Both are sold together in the ordinary course of business. It is a composite supply. Now we will discuss mixed supply. Section 2, subsection 74. 2 or more individuals supply the goods or services or any combination thereof made in conjunction with each other by a taxable person for a single price, where such supply does not constitute composite supply. So mixed supply means what? Combination of 2 or more goods services together in a single price. Each of these items can be supplied separately. Now in composite supply, each item cannot sold separately, but in mixed supply each item can sold separately and not depend on each other. In mixed supply, items are not depend on each other, but composite supply, both the items are depend on each other. Laptop, laptop bag, laptop bag. Laptop is depend on the laptop bag, and laptop bag is depend on laptop. They cannot supply separately. Breakfast and accommodation, they are depend on each other. I hope you understood what is going on. Now let us discuss about the mixed supply examples. Diwali gift hamper, which consists of different items like sweets, chocolates, cakes, dry fruits, packed in one pack, is a mixed supply, as these items cannot be sold separately, and it shall be treated as a supply of that particular item which attracts the highest rate of tax. So here, why we call as a mixed supply? Because all items can be sold separately, they are not depend on each other, but in this particular gift, Diwali gift hamper, they pack and in one pack, therefore it is called as a mixed supply. One more example, Messrs X Limited is a dealer, offer combo pack of shirt, watch, wallet, book, and they are bundled as a kit, and this kit is supplied for a single price, and supply of one item does not naturally necessitate the supply of another item or another element. Hence the supply is mixed supply. It means shirt, watch, wallet, books are not depend on each other, they can sold separately, therefore, but in this particular example, X Limited offer combo pack of these, therefore it is called as a mixed supply. Now one more example that we have to study. Big Bazaar offer a free basket with detergent purchase. Is it the composite or mixed supply? Free basket with detergent, this is a mixed supply. These items can be sold separately, basket can sold separately, detergent can sold separately, but Big Bazaar offer, that is called mixed supply. Mr. Ravi being a dealer in laptop, these examples we have studied, not necessary to study again. Okay, fine. So friends, we have discussed today about the supply, and such supply involve mixed supply or composite supply. So I hope you understood the meaning, concept and example of composite supply and mixed supply, composite supply and mixed supply. Okay, bye, thank you.